Well, hello, how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live right here in Central Missouri. Hey, today's Friday, December the 1st, 2023. God, happy birthday shout out going out to Shelbie Porter, Kathy Gaedike-Lane, and Trina Harrison. So, without further ado, here's a birthday shout out for the three of you. Hey, Trina. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Shelby. Hey, it's your birthday today. Why, that's another year gone away. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. I said, hey, Shelby. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Trina. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another year gone away. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Happy birthday day today. Have happy birthday for the three of you and many, many more. Alrighty then. Okay. Alright, hey, how about them Shen Show fans? We got Richie Humarito, Diana Gray, Rachel, a.k.a. Sweet Sunny Day Girl, and Lori Moore, a.k.a. Lori Taylor, a.k.a. Thumper. And then we got my Pokey pal, special return poke for you right now, Amanda Sue Little. Here we go. Weather for hey, there's Lori. Hello, Miss Thumper. How are you doing today? I sent that to you twice, once on your Facebook page and once over in messages, because you seem to get it on messages a lot quicker. All right, weather forecast for the central viewing area. Rain. Yep. Cloudiness. Lots of it. Cloudy skies today with high temperatures of have a great day. Oh, I thought you were leaving. You checking out?
It is like 3:15.
Yeah.
You need anything?
No, I think I'm good.
Huh?
I think I'm good.
All right.
Alrighty.
Thanks for the birthday shout out.
Oh, hey, you're welcome.
And I'll see you later, okay?
Alrighty then. Have a blessed day.
You too.
All right. Cloudy skies with high temperatures of 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds were west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Actually, there was a little sunshine showing earlier. I wasn't hot at all.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good.
Let me bring it back to you.
Just drop it in the chair.
Yeah, you got it, brother.
Thank you, thank you.
Have a good one now.
You bet. You too.
Oh, sorry.
UPS. There you go. Cloudy with overnight with low temperatures of 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be out of the west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour.
This for you.
Yeah, I like it. You could probably open it if you hadn't to. There's a knife somewhere. Cloudy skies with high temperatures of 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds. This is for tomorrow, Saturday, December the 2nd, by the way. East winds at 4 miles per hour. Considerable cloudiness with occasional rain showers overnight. Low temperatures of 38 degrees Fahrenheit with east winds shifting to southwest winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. 50% chance of rain. Sunday, December the 3rd, partly cloudy skies with high temperatures around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Cloudy skies overnight, low temperatures of 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour.
Cat.
Oh, yay. Those can go in that front bedroom.
In the front bedroom.
Yeah, there's another box of them up there on the top of the bed. Yeah, there'll be another box up there just laying there somewhere. Anyway, there we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
In rolls of clouds and sunshine with high temperatures of 49 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's Monday, December the 4th. Winds west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Few clouds from time to time overnight, 37 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Tuesday, December the 5th, partly cloudy skies with high temperatures of 51 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight, low temperatures of partly cloudy skies. Did I say partly cloudy skies? Yeah. 27 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Wednesday, December the 6th. Sunshine and clouds mixed together with high temperatures of 47 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds light and variable west to southwest at 6 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies overnight. Low temperatures near 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles area. Now, what's this? It'll start one day and end another. What? Update in December. It looks like heat waves going through in December. December temperature outlook is much warmer than average for central western Missouri or the central west. Go to sleep. What in the world happened there? Who knows? Doggone wacko. I saw your comments about my picture. Oh yeah, Santa Claus. Santa Claus is now out there. Yeah, that's what it looked like. So it's going to be a little warmer for December. I don't know. I just don't know. Kind of music today. Don Williams? Okay, I'll do Don Williams. She didn't say anything, so I figured I'll just do some Don Williams. Song lyrics. Lord, I hope this. Song lyrics. Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, have you forgotten me? I've been praying to you faithfully. I'm not saying I'm a righteous man, but Lord, I hope that you understand. I don't need fortune and I don't need fame. Send down the thunder, Lord, send down the rain. But when you're planning just how it will be, plan a good day for me. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. You've been the king since the dawn of time. All that I'm asking is a little less crime. It might be hard for the devil to do, but it would be easy for you. I said, Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. And Willie Nelson. Everybody loves Willie. A lot of people don't like Willie because he's got that nasally twang to his voice. But I can do him, so we'll do him. Song lyrics, Willie Nelson. We're going to see something if I can find something quick that I know. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I know that you'd love me as long as you wanted. Then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worrying, why do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world did I do? I'm crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. I'm crazy for thinking my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Did you know he done that? Well, the reason he done it was because he wrote it. He wrote a whole lots of stuff. Patsy Cline made it popular, but he wrote it. Trying to think some others that somebody might understand and or remember better than the ones I do, because there's a lot of them on here that I have no idea. I wonder if that's actually the one I'm thinking of. No, it's not. Do 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 do. Made popular by uh Hank Senior. Hello, walls. Hello, hello. How'd things go for you today? Don't you miss her since she up and walked away? I'll bet you dare to spend another lonely night with me. But lonely walls, I'll keep you company. Hello, walls. Hello, hello. Well, I see that you're still here. Aren't you lonely since our darling disappeared? Well, look here. Isn't that a teardrop in the corner of your vein. Now don't you try to tell me that it's rain. She ran away and left us all alone the way she planned. Guess we'll have to learn to get along without her if we can. Hello, ceiling. Hello. Hello. I've gone to stare at you a while. You know I can't sleep, and so you want to bear with me a while. We gotta stick together, or else I'll lose my mind. I got a feeling she'll be gone a long, long time. Well, hello, hello, maybe. Got any Ray Charles suggestions? Ray Charles, Willie Nelson suggestions? Because I'm just kind of zipping down the list. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the Judds. Song lyrics, Mama, he's crazy. Mama, I found someone like you said would come along. She's a sight so unlike any woman I've ever known. I was afraid to let her in, 'cause I'm not that trusting kind. But now I'm convinced that she's heaven sent and must be out of her mind. Mama, she's crazy, crazy over me. And in my life is where she says she always wants to be. I've never been so in love. She beats all I've ever seen. And Mama, she's crazy. She's crazy over me. And Mama, you've always said you're better look before you leave. But maybe so, but here I go, let my heart lead me. She thinks I hung the moon and stars. I think she's a living dream. Well, there are women, but one like her are few in between. Mama, she's crazy, crazy over me. And in my life is where she says she'll always want to be. I've never been so in love. She beats all I've ever seen. Mama, she's crazy. She's crazy over me. Well, Mama, she's crazy. She's crazy over me. All right, all right. one more from the Judds. Song lyrics, Grandpa, the Judds. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Sometimes it feels like this world's gone crazy. Grandpa, take me back to yesterday, where the lines were right and wrong didn't seem so hazy. Did lovers really fall in love to stay and stand beside each other, come what may? Was a promise really something people kept? Not just something they would say and then forget. No, did the families really bow their heads to pray? Did daddies really never go away? Whoa, whoa, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Grandpa, everything is changing fast. We call it progress, but I just don't know. And Grandpa, let's wander back into the past, then paint me the picture of long ago. Did lovers really fall in love to stay and stand beside each other, come what may? Was a promise really something people kept? Not just something they would say and then forget. Did families really bow their heads to pray? Did daddies never really go away? Whoa, whoa, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Whoa, whoa, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Mm, 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 mm. Did families really bow their heads to pray? Did daddies really never go away? There we go. Ah, there we go. Trying to bounce up a little uh, muscle spasm to put me back straight in the chair. Okay, hey, we're gonna be running a short show tonight or today. So we're gonna go ahead and do some bedtime stories for the kids. Yes, we is. Because that's just the way it is. Unless you'd like to have conversation. Would you like conversation? Or would you like to just kind of go with the flow of the show? I was waiting for a response. I'm not seeing a response. Is that going with the flow? Or is that, shall we chat? She's not paying attention to me. Maybe she is. How's my volume? Am I okay with volume? Did the song sound right? Is the speakers turned up good? Whoa, whoa, Alabama. the lower herd knows. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead with the show. We're going to find a story from long ago, a story we all should know, a story that lets the kids understand that we love them oh so grand. We're going to tell a little story about a bunny. That's what we're going to do. Of course, it's not Thumper, but it is a story about a bunny. Oh my gosh, I forgot that was a long story. We're not going to tell a story about a bunny. That is a very, very long bunny story. You know what I am going to tell? No, that one's too long too. Here's a bunny story. We'll tell this bunny story. It's called The Hare. The beekeeper and the wild hare is what it's called. But we don't care. It's a story about a bunny that just so happens to be a hare. Okay. Does that sound good? Okay. Unloading a car. Okay. Well, you get that car all unloaded. Who are you unloading it to? Are you making a good deal? Are they getting a good deal on that car that you're unloading? Oh, not that kind of unloading. Unloading. Hip hop, a hippy dippy dop, a hip dee hop, a dippy dippy bop, a hip hop, hippy dop, dippy doo, a hip and hip hop. That's that one off of Adam Sandler's movie, The Wedding Singer, and the little old lady that was doing the hip hop song. Okay. Hey kiddos, hey, it's time for TV Grandpa. Jump up on the couch or jump up on the bed. Wherever it is you rest your sleepy little head, because TV Grandpa is about to slip you off to sleep with another little story time. Across from a moor in Scotland, there once lived a lad who earned his living as a beekeeper. Though he lived by himself in a cottage, he wasn't at all lonely. Maybe because he felt a connection with his bees. In warm weather, when heather blooms, clover, and the moor, the bees buzzed about with a satisfied kind of hum, sipping nectar wherever they liked, and he felt happy for them. In late fall, when wildflowers became scarce, their buzzing became more erratic, and he understood their anxiety. Sometimes the lad complimented his bees on an exceptionally large batch of honey, and they seemed to buzz about in pleasure and pride. Folks in town said that the lad could talk to the bees. Of course, that couldn't be true, but in a way, he felt they knew each other very well. One evening, as the lad was checking his beehives, two hounds suddenly appeared from across the moor, barking wildly and dashing directly towards him. Well, the object they were chasing soon became apparent when a white rabbit leapt out of the heather into his arms. Quickly, the lad tucked the terrified animal under his jacket. Now the two hounds circled his legs, barking angrily. Then he picked up a stick and he swung it around. Eventually, the dogs gave up and bounded away. When the dogs disappeared from view, the lad set the rabbit back on the ground and returned to his work. But instead of hopping into the thicket, the bunny followed him, twitching its nose and eyeing him steadily, while he went inside his cottage, and the bunny ambled in behind. Well, you act like you want to be my pet, he said. It looks like you expect dinner, I suppose. I might have a carrot for you if you like. He let the bunny nibble on a carrot while he scooped some stew into a bowl for his own dinner. When they had both finished, the bunny jumped into his lap and he stroked its head and ears. Ouch, he said with surprise. I've seen black or pink eyes, but on a white rabbit. But how did you get those blue eyes? The bunny responded by stretching its back for more petting. Well, the next morning, he took the rabbit to the hives to introduce her to his bees. He knew that changes in their environment can alarm bees, and he didn't want the presence of the bunny to unsettle them. And so he held out the bunny for them to inspect for her first, and then sat her down close to his feet. The bees dipped down and spun around her face, but she didn't seem to mind. After that, they satisfied their curiosity and returned to their hives. He took the hare to the next beehive for another round of introductions. One afternoon, a few weeks later, the lad noticed an old woman ambling along the tracks across the moor. Thinking he might sell her a fine comb of honey, he met her at the gate. Before he could speak, however, she pointed at the bunny, who was peering out from behind a heather shrub. You don't see that every day, said she with a crooked smile. A blue-eyed rabbit. Indeed, said the lad, turning to admire his pet. What do you want for her? Said the old woman. She is not for sale. Surely you have a price, lad. Now look at this bonny piece of gold. Isn't not every day you are offered a piece of gold for a common rabbit, now is it? She's not common, said the lad. She is not for sale, frowned the beekeeper. Well, at once the old woman, whom the lad had thought much too old for such friskiness, sprung over to grab her. A bee, hovering nearby, gave a loud shrill sound, and that surprised the old woman, and apparently alerted the other bees. In moments, a dark swarm had gathered and rushed to attack the old woman. Eek, eek, she cried, spinning around and running away. You'll be sorry you didn't hand over the worthless bunny. Then you could have, when you could have. Well, the next day, At the marketplace, when he was selling his honey, the beekeeper shared what had happened with the baker who tended the stall next to his. Surely the woman was a witch, said the baker, arranging his bread, potato scones, and meat pies into neat, narrow rows. Take my word, you'd better be careful. I agreed the seller of sweaters and knits on his other side. She's a witch, no doubt about it. But the lad just thought, then again, these two often think people are witches. It could have been just a strange happenstance. Still, just in case, that night he barred his windows and locked his doors. From then on, he kept a close eye on his rabbit at all times. The summer passed by. The time from frost lay on the ground in the morning, and flew few flowers and very few bees remained out in the cold air. Most of the bees had already retreated to their hives, where they began their cold weather work of keeping the hive warm enough for their queen to lay her eggs. One chilly October morning, the lad was setting trays of sugar water inside the beehives when a gypsy caravan rolled by on its way southward. He waved to the driver, and a young gypsy man waved back. Much later, the lad noticed a sack of grain lying in the road just past the gate. Ouch! It must have dropped from the gypsy van. They'll never know it's missing till they set up camp tonight. And by then, it'll be too dark to come back looking for it. And so the lad hoisted the sack onto his cart and took off, following the tracks that the gypsy van had dug behind in the earth. In an hour or so, he caught up with them. He hailed them, and then they stopped. He handed the young gypsy driver the sack of grain. Do you mean to tell me that you followed us all this way to return a sack of grain? Said the gypsy. Most folks are more than glad for us to go and never see us again. Why should I bring it back? Why shouldn't I bring it back? He said. Else I'd have to think about your poor horses missing their dinner tonight. Just then the rabbit poked its head out from under the beekeeper's jacket. And what is that? Said the gypsy lad. A blue-eyed rabbit? Yes, he said with pride. She is special. A special one she is. More than special, I'd say, said the gypsy fellow. Grandma, he cried, and he called inside to the caravan. I want to show you something. An old woman with a bright headscarf, long pleated skirt, and puffed white blouse stepped out of the van. Now what do you think of that? Said the gypsy man, nodding towards the rabbit. Oh my, said the grandmother. It's only a rabbit, said the beekeeper. The old woman shook her head. Not at all. Well, what else could she be? 'Tis a lassie, said the grandmother. A lassie who has been bewitched. The beekeeper gasped, and then he spilled out his story. He told them both about the two dogs who chased the rabbit across his moor, the strange old woman who had tried to grab her, and the bees who forced the witch away, and what his friends at the marketplace had said about the old woman. Your friends are right, said the grandmother firmly. That woman was a witch, and no doubt the very one who bewitched this lassie. One thing you can count on, she will come back. She's biding her time. For the lassie, that is she. What is she waiting for? All Hallows Eve, I suspect, said the grandmother. She knows the bees will be back in their hives by then. But most important to her is that one day of the year when the magic of witches is the strongest. What can I do? He said, alarmed. Tell me, did you say you can talk to the bees? Not exactly. However you do talk to them, you may need their help. When you go home, explain to the bees that the witch may return before the sun sets on All Hallows Eve. Tie a good strong cord around the rabbit's neck and shoulders and keep her on your lap till past midnight. That sounds fine, said the lad. Do you think that this will be easy? Said the grandmother. When she's under the witch's spell, she may pull and jump with a power that will shock you, but you must hold her tight. And if the bees can help at all, all the better. The old woman took a deep breath and looked at him with her old watery eyes. That's all I can say. Other than that, what will be, will be. Well, when the lad returned to his cottage, he carried the hare from hive to hive, repeating what the old gypsy woman had told him. And on the one hand, he felt a bit silly, explaining all of this to a mass of bees. Yet, by their collective sounds, they seemed to murmur in understanding, as a person would do who was listening. And when the lad stepped away, he sensed a building excitement from within the hive. Well, on All Hallows Eve, the beekeeper tied a strong cord around the rabbit's neck and shoulders and set her on his lap. There she stayed contentedly until the darkness settled so thickly that he could only see the profile of her white fur. Then suddenly the rabbit lurched so powerfully that he could barely contain her. She twisted in with such might it was all he could do to keep her from sliding out of his hands. Just as she started to wiggle free, he heard a hum that meant his bees were encircling them. Closer and thicker came the bees, forming a tall and deep sunder. The bees jerked her. The rabbit jerked her ears and twitched her nose. She fiddled on his lap and hopped about, but no longer tried to escape. Finally, the rabbit settled down once more, and then the marvel of it no longer was a white blue-eyed rabbit on his lap, but a bonny blue-eyed lass. Yes, a lass is a girl in Scotland. So quickly he removed the cord from around her neck. They laughed at the wonder of it all, and they did not know what to think. But as morning dawned, the bees were back in their hives. The geese were winging over the moor, and the lad and his lass were in the cottage, making plans to marry. The end. There. How was that? Went grocery shopping. You hip hopped on off to the store to grocery shop. Well, there you go. I'll bet that's not the first time. Well, she's done. All right. Hey, that was the beekeeper and the hare. Now it's time for the daily bread portion of the program. Daily bread portion of the program is going to be brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2023. The Bible with Briscoe 2023 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2023 will be Ezekiel 40 through 41 and 2 Peter 3. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2023 for your daily reading of the Bible. God's heart for all is today's devotion in the daily bread portion of the program. And today's reading will be Matthew 11:27 through 30. And here we go. All things have been committed to me by my Father. No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and those to whom the Son chooses to reveal him. Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. That is God's heart for all. There you have it. Matthew 11:27 through 30. Alrighty, hey, that was the daily bread portion of the program brought to you today by the Bible Briscoe 2023. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2023 for your daily reading of the Bible. Alrighty then, hey, this here has been Shendor Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning into the Shen Show, and as always, you know, God loves you and so do I, so come back and see us again tomorrow because, well, God willing, we'll be here, and we hope that you are too. God bless you, thank you, and please enjoy the show. Oh, goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So, goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Thanks for tuning in, Lori. Appreciate you. Have a blessed day. Love you. Bye bye.